अपना दो सपने मिट्टू। अरे कच्छ हो या दो हत्ती, अरे कच्छ हो या दो हत्ती तो बाजी बोले।
छोकरी भेजा बेटा चलो चलो बेटा एक बेन ऊपर बेन नहीं बात नहीं चल पहले फोटो कौन टाइम में चलो काका 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 हम साइड में चल नहीं वो लेब लेके चल स्वामी जी नहीं नहीं मार नो भाई हर फोटो महत्व નથી स्वागत નું महत्व नहीं हेलो महेंद्र पीछे की तरफ से पेटी भाई मिनरल वाटर निकाल दो रस्तो हम बाहर जा रहे चल चल चलो चलो भाई चलो ललित चल चल दादा की खेलने प्लीज प्लीज चालीस स्पीड में चालीस बापू यार
मेहमान હવે આવી રહ્યા છે મુખ્ય મહેમાન આપણા જે અબ્દુલ કલામ આઝાદ અને કેન્દ્ર સાહેબ दोनों આવી રહ્યા છે आप सब लोग अपने अपने कमर से इसका स्वागत करें। कमर से स्वागत हो रहा है।
आगे बढ़िए झड़प से चटक से
चलो भाई झड़प करो। આપણા મુખ્ય મહેમાન સ્ટેજ ઉપર આવી ગયા છે। જે મહેમાન બેઠા છે એ અબ્દુલ કલામ આઝાદ, બાજુમાં બેઠા છે એ ખેમર સાહેબ। હવે આપણો કાર્યક્રમ શરૂ કરે છે શ્રી સ્વામી।
चलो सब एक लेना फोटो ले लिया दादा फोटो लेना फोटो तो मैं यहाँ एमा जो फोन ले फोटो ले
प्यारे बच्चों, आज हम लोगों के लिए बड़ा हर्ष का विषय है कि हमारे बीच डॉक्टर एपीजे अब्दुल कलाम विद्यमान हैं, जिन्होंने परमाणु बम का परीक्षण करके भारत को एक सशक्त राष्ट्र बनाने की कोशिश की, शक्तिशाली देश। मैंने कल बताया था आपको, बार बार फिर ये तपस्या को सहन, ये सब गर्मी लगती है उसको सहन करने की कोशिश करो। हमारे बीच आज हमारे हृदय के सम्राट खैरनार साहब भी विद्यमान हैं, जिन पर हमारी बड़ी श्रद्धा होती है और जिनसे हम काफी अपना आदर्श समझते हैं। ये ऐसे शख्स हैं जिनके ऊपर सैकड़ों बार हमला हुआ है। मुंबई के कोई ऐसा डॉन, चाहे वो दाऊद इब्राहिम हो, बाल ठाकरे हो, चाहे वर्धमान मुदलियार हो, अमर नाइक हो, सभी से टक्कर लेने वाले खैरनार साहब सैकड़ों बार हमला उनको उठा। और जैसा मैंने कल बताया था कि छोटी छोटी लड़कियों को फंसाकर लोग लाकर वेश्यालय में बेच देते थे, और ऐसे मुंबई में गलत धंधा वेश्यालय का चलता है। उसमें से लगभग 500-600 लड़कियां निकाल करके आप ले जा करके मूसली की खेती करवा कर उनको स्वावलंबन की तरफ ले गए, और बहुत ही बड़ा इनका योगदान उस काम में रहा है। इनको मुंबई छोड़ने के लिए 100 करोड़ मिल रहे थे कि आप मुंबई छोड़ दो। इनको मारने के लिए 9-10 करोड़ रुपए की सुपारी मिल रही थी, मगर कितने हमला के बाद ये बचे रहे, जिंदा रहे। ईश्वर के हम लोग शुक्रगुजार हैं। मैं आदरणीय खैरनार साहब से प्रार्थना करूंगा कि वो 4 बजे तक के लिए अपने विचार यहाँ रखेंगे।
Friends, I have come across a famous scientist, our country, who is a Nobel laureate, who was a Nobel laureate, a physicist. He discovered Raman effect. All of you know Sir C.V. Raman. He was addressing 5,000 children like you, 5,000 children like you. At his age of 82, I want to put to you what he spoke to the children, what he spoke to the young people at his age of 82. He says, I would like to tell the young men and women before me not to lose hope and courage. Success can only come to you by courageous devotion to the task lying in front of you. I can assert without fear of contradiction that the quality of the Indian mind is equal to the quality of any Teutonic, Nordic or Anglo-Saxon mind. What he lacks is perhaps courage. What he lacks perhaps driving force which takes one and anywhere. We have, I think, developed an inferiority complex. I think what is needed in India today is the destruction of the defeatist spirit. We need a spirit of victory, a spirit that will carry us to our rightful place under the sun, a spirit which will recognize that we as inheritors of the proud civilization are entitled to the rightful place on this planet. If that indomitable spirit were to arise, nothing can hold us from achieving our rightful destiny. That was the great saying to the young. You would see the bridge of science and society. Friends, now I would like to ask you, we were ruled by British for hundreds of years. Then 1857, our Indian people decided we will become a free India. We need freedom. But after 90 years, we got the freedom. And when we got the freedom, the two things happened. Not only we got the freedom, that vision that we need freedom created the best of leaders. I am going to talk to you about the best of leaders. મિત્રો, તમને ખબર છે
કે 150 વર્ષ સુધી આપણે અંગ્રેજોની ગુલામીમાં રહ્યા. એ ગુલામીથી મુક્ત થવાનું આપણે સ્વપ્ન જોયું. 1957માં એની માટેનો એક પુરુષાર્થ કર્યો, નિષ્ફળ ગયા. છેવટે 1947માં આપણે આપણું સ્વપ્ન સાકાર કર્યું ને આપણે થયા. પણ ત્યારે શું બન્યું? એ જે બન્યું તે અંગે જે નેતાઓ હતા એ નેતાઓ વિશે, એ મહાન નેતૃત્વને વિશે હું તમારી પાસે થોડી વાત મૂકવા માંગુ છું.
I would like to share with you my own experience when I was a high school student in 1947 at Swartz High School, Ramanathapuram. On 14th August 1947, my teacher, Ayyadurai Solomon, told me, you bring 800 students. I was the school leader in those days, schoolmaster. He asked me to bring all the 800 students to veranda of the high school till midnight to hear India getting the freedom. So I assembled all the 800 guys. Exactly at 12 o'clock, there was a commentary which said in Hindi and English that Union Jack has been lowered and Indian flag has been unfurled, and then furled, Indian flag was hoisted, and then Pandit Ji spoke in English, spoke in Hindi, and I didn't understand both languages because my mother tongue was Tamil. But however, I was very happy that India got the freedom and our own flag is flying in the Red Fort. But next day, that is 16th August 1947, the best of education I have never had so far. That education what I got on 16th August, I opened a Tamil newspaper. There was 2 photographs. First photograph, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru hoisting the flag in the Red Fort. Second photograph, Mahatma Gandhi, the son of Gujarat. He is son of India and son of the world, great son of the world. He is walking in Navagali street, a communal right affected day. He is walking there barefooted to remove the pain of the people. When the Red Fort flag is being hoisted, the leader who fought for the freedom, more than 40 years was inside the jail. He is walking in the Navagali street to remove the pain of the people. Here I learned the nobility of the leadership. Normally, the man or woman who fight for freedom, you want to establish, he has done the job in the Red Fort, but Mahatma Gandhi didn't do it. The lesson, what I have learned was, the leadership, there should be a nobility. That leader, great leader, comes out of the vision. This is very important to understand. The vision generates the great leaders. Now, I want to narrate you another incident that how the vision is very important for the nation. We need the vision. And like political leaders, great leaders like Mahatma Gandhi, Jawaharlal Nehru, Patel, many leaders were created after the vision. We need the freedom. Even industrialists, they were great industrial leaders. The freedom movement created. I am going to narrate you incident. 1901, there was a boat started from Bombay. There was Jamset Nauroji, the famous industrialist. He was traveling the boat. The same boat, Swami Vivekananda also was traveling. Swamiji asked Jamsetji, where are you going? Jamset Nauroji said, I am going to Britain. I want to bring steel technology to India. Swamiji said, it's a very good cause. This is another better way of fighting freedom, fighting for freedom. At the same time, you must realize that when you are making your steel technology, you need science. You have to have a school, very high technology school you have to generate. Jamsetji agreed. Jamset Nauroji went to London. He asked the British magnate, industrialist, I got money, you give me technology for steel. The British guy looked at him, he said, "Oh, Indians, if you make steel, British will eat the steel," he said. And then he refused to give the technology. And then Jamshedji went to London, went to the USA, crossed the Atlantic, and negotiated with the American industry, brought the steel technology to India. By the time when the steel technology prospered in India, he was no more, but he was responsible for the team established Jamshedpur. 4 million tons of steel flowing today because of his mission. Because of his mission, Indian Institute of Science and Indian Institute of Science at Bangalore has flourished. So the message is, if you have got a vision, you not only get great leaders in politics, you get great leaders in industry. Friends, you have now you know how vision creates great political leaders of integrity and concern for the people, and also you have learned how vision creates great leaders in industry. Now I am coming to science. There was a book called Chandra. It's in your library. If it is not there, you ask your teacher, principal, to have that book, Chandra. Chandra is the autobiography of Chandrasekhar Subramanian, who discovered what is called, is a Nobel laureate. He discovered Chandrasekhar limit. Chandrasekhar limit, by using Chandrasekhar limit, you can establish how long the sun will shine. You know, if you done, sun does not shine, earth cannot stay. So he estimated 10 billion years sun will shine. 5 billion years are over, we don't need to worry, another 5 billion years are there for survival of our sun and the earth. But the most important thing is, in the autobiography, somebody asked Chandrasekhar Subramanian, how in 1925 to 1935, there were 5 great scientists of international reputation. How is it possible? The 5 scientists are Sir C.V. Raman, and Mehndad Saha, J.C. Bose, and Srinivasa Ramanujan, mathematician, and himself Chandrasekhar Subramanian. Chandrasekhar Subramanian answers, you know, we 1925 to 1935, 47, we were ruled by British. We, Indian scientists, we want to prove to the British, the rulers, that Indian minds is equally the best or superior. This another way scientists are fighting for freedom. One side is our industrialists, and the other side is our politicians, political leaders, and now I talk to you about science. In knowledge era, successful people will always take untraveled roads rather than beaten path. Thinking is the progress. Thinking leads to the vision for the nation. Non-thinking is the destruction of the individual, organization and the nation.
એમણે કહ્યું કે આવી રીતે એક લક્ષ્ય નક્કી કર્યા પછી બીજું કરવા જેવું કાર્ય છે વિચાર કરો. વિચાર ન કરીએ, સક્રિય, હકારાત્મક, આગળ વધવાના સચિંતન જેને માટે આપણે શબ્દ વાપરીએ છીએ, એ ન કરીએ તો એ વ્યક્તિને નુકસાન કરે છે, રાષ્ટ્રને નુકસાન કરે છે. માટે સતત ઊંચે જવા તરફ ચિંતન કરતા રહો.
I wish you to make the right choices at the right moment and meet the challenge of the present, pave the way for a better future and redeem the promises of India. You know, when you all become 10+2, one question I asked one girl, she is in Porbandar, in high school. I asked her, what will you do after 10+2? She told me, uncle, I want to become a doctor. She said, why? I asked her, why doctor? She said, MBBS doctor is what you know. I asked her, why you want to become an MBBS doctor? Normally children like you will all say, my father, mother forced me to become a doctor, isn't it? Or you will say, I want to become famous, becoming a doctor. Or you will say that I want to become rich. This girl, the Porbandar girl where Mahatma Gandhi was born, she said, I want to become a doctor to remove the pain of the people. I want to become a doctor to remove the pain of the people. This is what you are all. Whatever work you do, you become an engineer, you become a teacher, you become an engineer, or you become a social worker, or even you become just like one young lady was telling me, she is going to become IAS. She lets her become IAS also. Always remember, this country needs you. You have to contribute to develop the nation as a developed country. Now friends, finally I want to tell you, so far I told you the vision. If the vision is there, it generates first vision, independence we needed. It creates the best of leaders in politics. It created best of leaders in science. It created best of leaders even in education like Manmohan Malaviya. And also it created best of leaders in industry and education, every field. So vision is very important to drive the nation for the great things. Now we need the vision. What is the vision? That is, the second vision for the nation is developed India. Developed India. What is developed India? We are at the moment 300 million people are below poverty line, 1/3 of our population. So how do you lift them up to the normal living happy conditions? We have there's TIFA Technology Information Forecasting Council. It has given a roadmap how to increase the GDP, gross domestic product, from existing 4% to 4.5% to 9%. Friends, now how to make India a developed country, second vision for the nation, is a blueprint, the roadmap given by 500 experts in the country. They have given 20 volumes of documents. It says there are 5 areas of importance. Foremost, agriculture and food processing, the combination of it. Not only you have to make the grain production, you have to make the food processing for value addition. Similarly, second area is education and health care coupling. That's health care. If you give the education, then you will find the population reduction also is possible. Third area is the information and communication technology, which connects everything, telemedicine, tele-education and governance. Fourth area, infrastructure development like road and power. Fifth is in the self-reliance in the critical technology. These are the 5 areas have been identified with the roadmap. For this, for achieving the second vision for the nation, the empowerment is very important. What is empowerment? When the child is empowered by the parents at various phases of growth, the child transforms into a responsible citizen. Okay? Responsible citizens. When the teacher is empowered with knowledge and experience, good young human beings with value systems take a shape. When the individual or a team is empowered with the technology, transformation to higher potential for achievement is certain. When the leader of any institution empowers his or her people, leaders are born who can change the nation to multiple areas. The Indian history has witnessed this, when the political leaders of the nation empower the people through visionary policies, prosperity of nation is assured. Second vision for the nation, it is transforming the developing India into developed India. It should echo in parliament, industrial houses, academic institutions, R&D laboratories, and reach people of all parts of the world. Swami Dharmababaji was talking to you. He was not talking. He was giving a discourse. I was moved even though I know little of Hindi. One thing I realized, here is a leader, a spiritual leader, Who is strength? Is the most powerful resource on the earth, above the earth and under the earth.
જ્યારે હું આચાર્ય ધર્મબંધુજીને સામે રહ્યો હતો ત્યારે હું ડિગ્રી તો કરવાની પૂરેપૂરું સમજતો નથી, થોડો એટલું સમજી શક્યો કે એ તમારા બધાને એક આધ્યાત્મિક નેતૃત્વ પૂરું પાડીને તમારા તમારામાં એક ચેતનાની ચિંગારી જગાવવાનો પ્રયત્ન કરી રહ્યા હતા. અને દોસ્તો, જેના ચિત્તમાં, જેના મનમાં, જેના આત્મામાં એક ચેતનાની, જ્ઞાનની, સમજની, વફાદારીની, સમર્પણની ચિંગારી જાગી ગઈ છે. એ ચિંગારી આ ધરતીની ઉપર અને ધરતીની નીચે, ધરતીની વચ્ચે સૌથી મૂલ્યવાન ચીજ છે.
Now, friends, I am going to see the big statement made. Who has said that? I am going to give you 2 books, Wings of Fire, my biography, and Vidya 20, the next millennium. Whoever says that, okay? I am going to tell you what is said, what is the saying. When you are inspired by some great purpose, some extraordinary project, all your thoughts break their bounds. Your mind transcends limitations. Your consciousness expands in every direction. And you find yourself in a new, great and wonderful world. Dormant forces, faculties and talents become alive, and you discover yourself to be a greater person by far than you have dreamed yourself to be. Who said that? Who said that? Anyone, not only students, even teacher can say that. So I am not losing the 2 books here. Okay. Who said, can you think of who said this? It is the 34th Yoga Sutra, Maharishi Patanjali. Let this saintly saying enter into your minds and transform the young India to sweat for creating developed India in 2 decades. Now, friends, I have a mission. I started in August 2001. I have to meet 100,000 high school students throughout the country. I started from Tripura to Assam, Assam to Jharkhand, Jharkhand to Bihar, Bihar to Gujarat, Gujarat to Andhra Pradesh. I visited about 40,000 people, 40,000 young students I met. Very creative. Another 60,000 I had to meet before August 2003. That's my mission. You can ask me why. For grown-up information of the grown-up I'm telling you. These young people, they are creative, full of imagination. I am excited, inspired to talk to these young people. Second one, I found I can communicate whatever language, I can communicate to the young people. Third, I wish I can ignite their minds for their great future and also future of the country, developed India. After every meeting of the high school, I have composed a song of youth in many languages, song of youth in English. I used to administer that every line. I used to administer. So far I have administered nearly 40,000 young students. Now my friend, the Dr. Deepak Mehta, has composed it with his team in Gujarat. Gujarati. He has composed the song of youth. He is going to administer to you. You have to full blast. You must repeat every sentence what he says.
એમનો સાર ગુજરાતીમાં હવે તમને કહું છું, માત્ર સાર જ કહું છું.
ठीक है. One bus. ठीक है. बस.
એમને સમય નથી એટલે આપણે પછી રાખીએ.
Oh, finally, I children. So the last one. I would like to conclude. You should make, whoever says impossible, you must make word impossible. I am going to tell you the story. There was a Lord Kelvin. Have you heard about Lord Kelvin? He's a very famous scientist.
Kelvin Meter.
In 1895, he's a very famous scientist. He said, in this planet, it is impossible to fly anything heavier than air. Anything heavier than air. It means aircraft cannot be flown. Within 10 years, 1903, Wright brothers flew an aircraft. That the impossible word, he made it impossible. There was a very famous scientist, a rocket scientist, von Braun. He said 1975, von Braun built the Saturn V rocket, put the man in the moon. He said, impossible. If I am given an opportunity, I will remove the word impossible from the dictionary. Friends, what it means, whenever you go to school, your teachers will say impossible. Some teachers. Mother will say impossible. Brother may impossible. Don't believe it. Everything is possible. So God bless you.
ઉત્તમ નોંધી લેવા જેવો છેલ્લો સંદેશો પણ છે.
વસંતભાઈ ખેરનારજી ગ્રુપ ફોટો લેવા ખેરનારજી પ્લીઝ બંધુજી આપી સાહેબ તમે બંધુજી ગ્રુપ ફોટો લેના
भाई बहुत मोटा भाई
જગ્યા છોડતાની શિબિરાર્થી બહેનો જગ્યા છોડતાની આપની પાસે જ આવે છે. આપ જગ્યા છોડતા નહીં. આ પાછળ વડીલોને પણ વિનંતી છે, આપ જગ્યાએ બેસી જાઓ. આપની પાસે જ આવે છે. આ પાછળ વડીલોને પણ અમારી વિનંતી છે, બેસી જાઓ. પાછળ વિનંતી છે, ઉભા નહીં થતા ભાઈ. બેસી જાઓ પાછળ પ્લીઝ. મહેરબાની કરીને વડીલોને મારી વિનંતી છે, આપ બેસી જાઓ. વ્યવસ્થા બરાબર જળવાય. પાછળ વડીલો મારી વિનંતી છે, આપની પાસે જ આવે છે અબ્દુલ કલામજી. પાછળ હજી ઉભા છે, મારી વિનંતી છે, આપ બેસી જાઓ. આપની પાસે જ આવે છે વડીલો.
એક મિનિટ ઉભા રહ્યો, એક બાજુ.
બોલવાની મજા આવે. अपना देश अपनी मिट्टी. अरे कच्छ हो या गौ हत्ती, अरे कच्छ हो या गौ हत्ती. तो अजीब बोलाई गई उससे अलग भाषा अलग देश बोलाई गई, फिर भी अपना एक देश.
अलग भाषा अलग रे, अलग भाषा अलग रे। शिविरार्थी दोनों जगह नहीं छोड़े, शिविरार्थी दोनों जगह नहीं छोड़े। अलग भाषा अलग रे, अलग भाषा अलग रे, अलग भाषा अलग रे। कच्छ हो या गौ हस्ती,
ના પડ્યો પૂંજન કરે છે પૂંજન કરે છે આવવાની તો નંબર નહીં આવે બોલ બીજું પૂંજન કરવાનું છે હાલો ભાઈ ઘરે લઈ ગયા મગાઈ લો ઝડપથી હે ઘરે મગાઈ લો 5 વાગ્યાનો ફ્લાઇટ છે તે બાપુ છોટા ઠીક છે આવ બિરા ઓ બરા ખોલો
अपनी माता और यहाँ पे देखो, वहाँ पे देखो, ऊपर देखो, नीचे देखो, और यहाँ पे देखो, यहाँ पे देखो, अरे वहाँ
ગાડી વાળવા દેજો